The compound effect. Turning small actions into massive results. One of the greatest lessons I ever learned is this. Success is rarely about one big action. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day. The power of compounding. Think of money. If you invest $10 a day, it may not look like much, but over months, years, and decades, with compounding interest, it can turn into a fortune. The same principle applies to habits, skills, health, and relationships. Everything you do compounds. The only question is, are you compounding in the right direction or the wrong one? My personal lesson. When I was in my 20s, I made a decision. Every single day I will read for at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes seemed small, insignificant. But after 1 year, I had read 25 books. After 5 years, I had read more than 125. After 10 years, I had absorbed over 250 books on success, sales, psychology, leadership, and history. That habit transformed my thinking, my career, and ultimately, my life. The hidden danger of negative compounding. The compound effect works both ways. Eating one cookie doesn't hurt you, but one cookie a day over years can harm your health. Skipping one workout won't destroy your fitness, but skipping workouts for a year will. Checking social media just for 5 minutes won't ruin your productivity, but checking it 10 times a day, every day, will erode your focus until you wonder why you're stuck. Small actions matter more than you think because they compound. The 3 rules of the compound effect. 1. Start small, stay consistent. You don't need a massive leap. You need a small step you can repeat every single day. Ask yourself, is this habit moving me closer to my goals or further away? The speed doesn't matter as much as the direction. 3. Be patient with results. Compounding feels invisible at first. That's why so many people quit too early. But stay long enough and the results will become exponential. A daily formula. Read 10 pages a day for Read Act Neildale. That's 3,650 pages a year. Save $5 a day. That's $1,825 a year without interest. Do 20 push-ups a day for Read Act Neildale. That's over 100,000 words a year, enough for a full book. Tiny actions, enormous results. Read 20 pakas, Timonrogel for Dior. Without interest, 1,000 words a year, enough for a full book. Tiny actions, enormous results. Read 20 pakas Mora, Factor Kalmada first, de Satentruden compounding for a formula. After 5 years, he was the top salesperson in the company. The second salesman never understood why his career was flat. He thought they were doing the same work. But the compound effect never lies. Remember this. Big wins are built on small habits. Small habits, done consistently, create unstoppable momentum. And momentum creates destiny. Resilience. How to keep moving forward when life knocks you down. Life will test you. It will not ask for your permission. It will not wait for you to feel ready. It will simply strike, sometimes softly, sometimes brutally. The true measure of a person is not how they act when everything is going well. It's how they respond when everything falls apart. That is the essence of resilience. The nature of setbacks. Every dreamer faces setbacks. Every leader faces criticism. They are the ones who kept rising, again and again. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Oprah was fired from her first television job. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. They had every reason to quit, but they didn't. That's resilience. The nature of Seliges. My personal test of resilience. I put in months of effort, sleepless nights, and all the savings I had. And then, it collapsed. I lost everything. For weeks, I felt broken. I doubted myself. I thought maybe success isn't for me. But then, I realized something powerful. The failure wasn't permanent unless I allowed it to be. I could treat it as a grave or as a lesson. I chose the lesson. And that decision changed the trajectory of my entire life. The 3 pillars of resilience. Don't waste time pretending the problem doesn't exist. Face it. Own it. Accept reality. 2. Adaptation. Ask yourself, what can I learn? How can I change? Resilient people bend. They don't break. 3. Action. The fastest way out of despair is to move. Even a small action rebuilds confidence. The bounce back formula. Step 1. Feel the pain but set a time limit. Don't get stuck there. Step 2. Write down the lesson. Every setback hides a gift. Step 3. Set a new, clear next step, however small. Step 4. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not hold you back. Why resilience is a superpower. Most people quit too early. Most people let one failure define them. Most people don't realize how close they were to the breakthrough when they walked away. Resilient people, however, keep going long enough to see the reward. They turn storms into strength. They turn losses into wisdom. They turn pain into fuel. Remember this: life will knock you down. That's inevitable. What's optional is whether you stay down. Resilience is the bridge between failure and success, and the stronger you build it, the more unstoppable you become. The power of focus, eliminating distractions and mastering your time. If there is one resource more valuable than money, it is time. And if there is one skill that determines your destiny, it is focus. Focus is the invisible force that separates the mediocre from the extraordinary. Those who master it rise, those who waste it drift. Why focus is everything. You can have the greatest ideas, you can have endless opportunities, you can have all the intelligence in the world, but if you cannot focus, you will scatter your potential like drops of water in the desert. Without focus, effort is wasted. With focus, even a small effort compounds into massive results. My personal wake-up call. There was a period in my life when I was busy all the time. Meetings, calls, emails, projects. I felt like I was moving, but in truth, I was standing still. I was working hard, but I was not working effectively. I was drowning in distractions disguised as urgent tasks. One day, I asked myself, if I keep living like this, will I ever reach my vision? The answer was painful. No. That day, I made a decision. I would no longer be busy, I would be focused. The 80-20 principle. The truth is, not everything matters equally. In fact, 20% of what you do produces 80% of your results. 20% of your clients give you 80% of your profits. 20% of your activities lead to 80% of your growth. 20% of your habits define 80% of your future. The key is to identify your vital few tasks and eliminate the trivial many. Here is how you sharpen your focus every day. 1. Start with clarity. Each morning, ask, what are the 3 most important outcomes I must achieve today? 2. Eliminate distractions. Turn off notifications. Block time. Protect your energy. Remember, your phone is the enemy of your future if you don't control it. 3. Work in deep blocks. 60-90 minutes of uninterrupted work creates more value than 6 hours of scattered effort. 4. Say no often.
Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something vital. The focus mindset. Focus is not just about doing less. It's about doing the right things. It's about aligning your daily actions with your ultimate vision. When you live with focus, your energy multiplies, your results accelerate, your purpose becomes clear. A challenge for you. Take a piece of paper right now. Write down the 3 goals that matter most to your life in the next 12 months. Then commit. Every day you will do something for those 3 goals before anything else. If you do this consistently, 1 year from today your life will be unrecognizable. Remember this, the world is full of distractions, but champions train their focus. Focus is the weapon that cuts through noise. Focus is the bridge between intention and achievement. Focus is how ordinary people create extraordinary lives.